Hi, I'm Larry Wirtz, and I'd like to talk to you today about how to develop hundreds of thousands of distributors. That's something that I've done myself, and let me tell you a little bit about my background. Over the years, through 4 companies, I've probably put in the neighborhood of 500,000 distributors and sold hundreds of millions of dollars in products. It is possible. I'm just an average person like you. I'm not the greatest guy up in front of the stage that has its 100% closing ratio or anything like that. I'm just an everyday guy, but I have certain principles and techniques that I've developed over the years that actually work, and they work in a big way, and I want to share those with you today. Let me first start talking about what you need to have in place to make that happen. If you have dreams of having a major sales organization, these 6 things have to be in place. Number 1, you have to have a unique product. And I mean unique, something totally different, not like every other product out there. If you have something just like everything else, then you're just another Me Too product trying to tell people why my product is better than yours, and that's going to lead to some problems for you. It's going to make things a lot harder. So you need a unique product, you need to be in the right place at the right time, and that product has to be the right place at the right time. Now another thing, in addition to timing, is your positioning. It's not okay to enter a company. I mean, you couldn't even talk to me about joining a company that had, millions of distributors already. I don't want to be going around to my friends and my family and advertising and doing certain things that we do on the internet, trying to promote a product that everybody else has, that, well, I've already heard about that. Yeah, 5 people told me about that. I'm very familiar, or I was in that 8 months ago and it didn't work out for me. So that's one thing that you want to make sure that your positioning is proper. And you want to be at the beginning of a company when it's forming, and that's what I've always done. We're startup companies, and then before they had, millions of distributors at some point in there. The other thing you need is a company with management experience. How many times have we seen companies, how many times have I seen companies that developed, in some cases hundreds of millions of sales and had management kill the whole program? Well, that's common. And when you think about it, how could somebody that was a great salesperson with a great product that had never managed, even $1 million or a $10 million company run $1 million or $1 billion company? It'd be very difficult. So having good management is very, very important, a key factor. Integrity is something that goes along with that. You don't always think about it, but if a company has no integrity and the owners have no integrity, which is something I've also dealt with in the past with companies, they're going to kill the company at some point, basically take all the money and run. And that's not what you want to happen. You want the things that we've talked about so far. One of the biggest things, and we haven't talked about so far and a lot of people overlook, is having a good mentor. If you have a good mentor, you've increased your chances of success drastically. And I'll explain that why a little bit later. But having somebody you can count on, somebody that can mentor, somebody that has something that works and that can teach you how to duplicate what they're doing is a key factor in your success. Now that we've talked about that, let's talk about a company that does have all of those ingredients in effect. That company is Asea. And I'm going to explain to you more about Asea later on when we get into the marketing plans and some videos and things that we'll be doing on other videos. And we'll talk about the company and that product. But for right now, I can tell you that Asea is poised to be the biggest giant in the industry over the next decade, and here's why. Asea is a unique product like nothing ever done before. The way it works nutritionally is totally different than every other company out there. It works on a whole new level of science, and we'll be explaining that to you later. But this company is on the cutting edge of science. It's a new product. It works incredibly. I'm not going to give a testimonial here. Take my word for it. The testimonies are abounding, and this product works in incredible ways, something that you've never seen before. That's one thing I'll promise you. Another thing about Asea is that it has $30 million in research behind it, and we'll talk more about redox signaling and how that works later. But there's $30 million in research behind it, and the company is owned by people that have the management experience that I talked about earlier. The company currently is owned by Vertus Norton, who is one of the chief executive people that ran Kraft Foods. He ran his own division of over $30 billion in business worldwide, Fortune 10 management, And this company has Fortune 10 management from day one, along with James Pack, who's also an incredible management experience with a lobbyist and other factors that I'll discuss with you at some point. But with that being said, I'll give you a lot of information. You can see the guys have integrity. Everything is in place for this company to do what we talked about, and it has all of the criteria and more of what we've discussed. Now let's talk about how I can help you and what I can do for you should you decide to join our team. Our team, first of all, is the fastest growing team in Asea. It's made up of more than just myself, several seven-figure income earners and many six-figure income earners, as well as people from every walks of life. We have training videos, we have webinars, we have events, we have blitzes where we give away prizes, cash, and somebody I just personally had brought in and introduced to this business last week won a complete series of Tony Robbins tapes. Who wouldn't want that? Tony Robbins is really good for your mind. The list goes on and on of things we can do. We also have videos and things that I can do to share with you how to build an internet business. Not too long ago, I did consulting work for an internet company that did $100 million in sales. So I've had a lot of experience in dealing with the internet and what things that I can do to help you. I don't think most networkers are totally prepared to build an internet business, and Asea, the company that I've been talking about, is poised for a worldwide distribution of sales and has already started entering other countries. So to do that most effectively, even if you're an online marketer or an offline marketer, you need to do both. So in our seminars and our webinars, we teach how to do things and how to build your business offline as well as online. So I hope you'll join me, and I hope you'll take serious consideration of what I said, and I look forward to seeing you in Asea. And you can just follow the link below, or if you lose it, you can always find me at larrywertz.com, and that's spelled Wertz with a W, E-R-T-S, not Z, so it's W-E-R-T-S, like search with a W in front of it. Thanks again. I look forward to seeing you in Asea.